Hello, welcome to another video where I aim to start with the heart to let this center deliver this message by removing myself and my biases and allowing light to pour through. And through this message, through this practice, the idea of diving deep into yourself comes through. The idea of being rooted into the depths, into the parts of you that are unknown to the conscious mind, to the parts of you that are hidden, that are unactivated, the parts of you that remain mysterious, whose call nonetheless is loud, though not through language but through feeling, through intuition, through instinct, through synchronicity. And to allow yourself to create space, and in this space opportunities to connect with this language of the hidden or the unconscious or your potential, to reclaim the gifts that lurk beyond the conscious mind, beyond expectations, beyond certainties, beyond routine, to explore what is hidden, to reclaim the parts of you that only you have the key to set an intention to find the key, to develop an ear to hear the key, and to address the key with curiosity, as this is a path that only you can take, that only you can walk, that only you can capture through a practice of an integration of unknown parts of you, through practices that take you down paths that are uncertain, that are unpredictable, that are unknown, that will be different from your expectations, that will be different from things you see in society, from the way that other people live, because it will be your key and your gifts and your potential that you will be interacting with, so as to take responsibility for your path, to dance with your destiny, and to see where it takes you. But understanding that to realize this potential requires a depth, an anchoring, a rooting into yourself, working with the present moment, doing your best to bring yourself back amidst the distractions and the detours that life will take you in. It's not a question of denying distractions or noise, it's a question of holding and maintaining the light of presence, to not allow the light to completely go out, although it may flicker and dull, which is natural, but always amongst chaos and unpredictable movement, to have that self-reminder, that unconscious reminder that springs into your conscious to say, to remind you, to nudge you into the present moment. And through a consistent practice of this, because the present is unknown, our expectations and pressures and goals, i.e. certainties, constructs from the conscious mind, are in the future, things, places, goals that we are aiming for. Whereas the present moment is nebulous, it is uncertain, it is ever changing, ever still. It is the paradox of polarity wrapped up in the gift of the present moment. It is an eternal conundrum that stirs the pot of creativity, of destiny, an ongoing invitation to reach further into yourself, into the keys to unlock your pathways to your purpose, to your natural proclivities, things that you will have an interest in or have a skill in that are your own and that are different, that you have a particular style for, have a particular expression for. Not things that you're necessarily going to be the best in the world at, but things that you will be well suited for and have your own natural style within that will grow. Won't be something that you reach and accomplish and solve and fix, but something that will feel natural and evolve over time. So as long as you remember to keep that flame of the present moment alive, so the idea of it doesn't go too far out of your eyesight to a point where you just live eternally in the forever future of lost dreams. That accepting that from time to time we will get lost in the past or the future, but remain firm in our commitment, in our long-term relationship, in our love story with the present moment, to accept the present moment like a romance will have ups and downs, peaks and troughs, highs and lows. The paradox of polarity continues to stir the pot of creation, of creativity. It is your source as a magician, as an artist, as a creator. It is where all the best ideas, all the most natural ideas for you are found. For you. It's important to remember that they're for you and you alone, and it's your relationship, it's your ideas, and it's your style that you are in contact with, that you will be relating to and dancing with and hearing and feeling. So rather than aiming for perfection, of remaining constantly in the present moment and lambasting yourself if you fail to adhere to the heights of expectation, to step back with humility and accept that that's not going to be possible and that you're going to fall victim to the desire to control, to the desire to live ahead of yourself, to live in the egoic ambition of expectation, and to accept that as a useful adversary to your training to return to the present moment. For without it, there is no sharpening of the tools, there is no training, there is no feedback, there is no examples of corrections necessary. So to use moments of distractions in moments of reflection to discern where and how you can improve, where your trigger points, what brought you back, what took you out of sync, and more importantly, to above anything else, to further your relationship with yourself, to allow the process to occur in a rhythm that is suitable for you, to know that the rhythm will change like a song. It's not monotone. It varies. And so your relationship to this practice will vary. And to not hold on to a specific rhythm or a specific practice or method, and to allow the process to unfold like a flower in the sun. You don't know when exactly the flower is going to unravel. You don't know out of a field of flowers which flower is going to unravel first and which one last. But nonetheless, they will unravel in their own way, and we don't fret about it because it's nature, and it's part of your nature to you'll be finding your nature in this practice. You'll be allowing your nature. You don't threat over your nature, like nature doesn't threat over itself, because it's already there. It just needs to be observed through presence, through the wisdom of presence, through the destruction and creation of presence, as the present moment will both destroy and create, which is where the rub against expectations comes in, because the present moment is the Achilles heel of expectations, because the present moment will often remind us in uncomfortable ways that what we think we want is reflection of a traumatic tension or an attachment to trauma. So there's again the polarity, the paradox of polarity will eternally spring up surprises, will renew you, will revive you, will pull you up, will pull you down. But those who are rooted, who are grounded in the depth of that practice, in the depth of themselves, will pull out of the womb of that experience new ideas, will pull out new abilities, new expressions, will pull out a new version of expectations over and over and over again. One that will be eternally exciting and fulfilling. One that will be the best teacher above any book or course or person. Will be your practice to the present moment that will serve you to your highest and noblest aims or aim. So I would use this video as an invitation to, in your own way, begin or to set the intention of building a relationship with the present moment, to tap into the depth of yourself, to destroy false expectations, to come into contact with your unique abilities and your fullest potential, to realize the highest aim of self-realization through the destruction of all egoic attachments to limitation and lack. And with that, until next time, bye.